Kenya is on fire. Kenya is burning. Nairobi is burning. Nothing has been left out. I'm looking at Nairobi, and the scenes that we are seeing are shocking in my view. If you are joining this channel for the first time, this is Kashi's Camera TV, the Tosman Back Africa. Hii ni siku ya kufanyani. Miti yote imeteleza. Ladies and gentlemen, we have nowhere to go. We have nowhere to hide. This is our country. William Samoei Ruto need to do something. William Samoei Ruto need to crack down. We are losing the nation. We are losing it. We are literally losing the nation. The skies are falling, ladies and gentlemen. Moto umewaka. Moto wa ardhi umewaka. Mbele hakwendeki, nyuma hakurudiki. As this is happening, our members of parliament are busy passing the bill. They are voting for the bill. Nairobi is burning. Mombasa is burning. Nakuru is burning. Thika also is on fire. Everything is literally on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Like this video. Like this video. Share this video. Nairobi is literally on fire. And our members of parliament are very busy passing the finance bill. Guys, siku zuri. Siku zuri hata kidogo jameni. Nairobi is literally on fire. Everything has come to a standstill. The Gen Z generation has taken over the city. We have nowhere to go. Miti imeteleza kwa sababu ni kifo cha nyani. Like the video, guys. Like the videos. I'm looking at Mombasa. Even Lamu, that last demonstrated when Vasco da Gama visited Lamu. Even Lamu is out. Everybody is out. Unajua hapo beleni, what we saw, we thought it was just the youthful guys who are coming out. But now, this is a true uprising. A true uprising. Si Nairobi, si Mombasa, si wapi. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is on fire. Nowhere to go. William Samoei Ruto should actually step aside now. William Samoei Ruto must climb down. It is not about the finance bill. It's not about the finance bill, ladies and gentlemen. It is not about the finance bill. It is more than the finance bill. Nairobi is the epicenter. Eldoret has not been left out. Everybody is on the street. Schools have closed. The soldiers, the policemen, in fact, even the military is out. Some of them have been roped by the government. But the people are overcoming these people. People are overcoming the forces. I told you, when you saw the policeman losing his hands, that was the end. That was the end. When you saw the wheelbarrow brought down, that was the end. That was the end. The end is near. You see, the youth have been actually withholding their anger. And I've always said that the finance bill was just a catalyst that quickened the reaction. Otherwise, the youth could have reacted in time. Nobody has been left out. Maybe guys, like the video. Like the video. Siku zuri. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. That's what everybody is saying. That is literally Nairobi. Nairobi. The country is burning. Mambo, yani, we are actually seeing total liberation. Siku zuri jameni. Zile mambo yalivyo. What we are witnessing is something that has never been traced in this country. You see, we have been telling you from the earliest beginning that things were elephant. Things were elephant. That is in Nairobi for you. Everything coming literally down. Was it? Well, this is happening. Our insensitive parliament is voting for the finance bill. Kenya Kwanza is voting for the finance bill. And the big question today I want us to ask ourselves, is parliament powerful than the electorate? Is parliament powerful? Is it more powerful than the voters? What are they telling us? The president is not powerful. The people are powerful. All power belongs to the people. And the people, our youth, are literally telling them that it is us. You should listen to us. William Samuel Ruto has refused to listen. Wetangula, who is supposed to preside over an independent parliament, is in bed with William Samuel Ruto. They're just sharing our resources. They're just sharing our money. They're just vomiting on our shoes. They don't care about an iota. They don't care. They don't care. Ruto must go. In fact, there are not two ways. There are not two ways. Because you see, I don't know, you see, and you see the bad thing about it, William Samoei Ruto has even failed to address the nation. He has failed to address the nation. Because I believe William Samoei Ruto needs to come out and address the people. He needs to come out and address the people. You see, these guys, what they are doing, they are hiding. They are hiding. Instead of coming out and address the real issues. Because they should come out and address the issues. They should come out and tell Kenyans that we have withdrawn the finance bill. Because how can you force something that Kenyans don't want? How? Or you know, sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in any way. Because William Samoei Ruto, we are telling him we don't want this bill, but he is forcing it. Just like we told him, we don't want you to take our sons and daughters to Haiti. But he went ahead, even after the court ruled out that these guys, the policemen, have no mandate. Our law does not allow the policemen to go to Haiti. But because we have become a satellite state of America. Because you see, it is a white man who is ruling this country. And that is why they rigged the elections. Lakini unajua kitu cha kuiba hakuna wakati ambapo kinaweza kukufa. Can't help you in any way. Jennifer, karibu. Akina Abigail, karibuni. This is Gashes Kamen TV. And what we are witnessing today is the crumbling of an empire. The crumbling of an empire. And I've been telling people that this is not going to end with the finance bill. It is not going to end with the finance bill. Literally, there are no people in the estates. There are no people. The houses are empty. The schools have closed. Some have even closed area. Some were making abrupt changes so that the student could go home area. Ndio mambo yakiharibika wakiwa nyumbani. Guys, please like the video. Like the video. Comment in the comment section. Here, we are free to express ourselves. We are free. This is a free country. But we are seeing policemen mishandling our youth, and we are not going to allow it. We are not going to allow. This is Nairobi that is burning, literally burning. Mambo ni mabaya sana, ni kubaya zaidi, ni kubaya zaidi. Mombasa, Kisumu, kwanza Nairobi imewaka jamani, imewaka ile jaiona, kumewaka kabisa, kumewaka. I don't know what tutaenda wapi. Where are we going? You see, the blood of Rex is going to liberate this nation. The blood of that blood that was shed. That blood that was shed. That blood that was shed by an innocent youth, Rex Masai, is going to haunt this administration. That blood that was shed by William Samoei Ruto's government, the blood of an innocent, promising Rex Masai, is not going to go in vain. Haitaisha tu, haitaenda tu hivi. Damu ya mwanadamu si damu ya mnyama. Guys, we are actually on a serious struggle. It's a long haul, by the way. Sio kitu ati kinaisha leo. Sio kitu by the way kinaisha leo. If what we are seeing in Nairobi is anything to go by, if what we are seeing in Eldoret is anything to go by, if what we are seeing in Mombasa, Kericho, Eldoret, Nakuru, Nyeri, Nyandarua, whatever we are seeing, this kind of demonstrations, by the way, I've never seen this kind of demonstration. Hata wakati wa liberation, second liberation, it was not like this. It was not like this. It is very, very hot. Very, very hot. And what should William Samoei Ruto do? I think he should decide, if you ask me. Just resign. For the sake of this nation. Because you see, the way I see it, I've always been saying that it is not going to end with the finance bill. When I look at what is happening, I can tell you, the youth, unless William Samoei Ruto fire all his cabinet, fires everybody, impeach Gachagua, achwe kwanza akingana na watu, there's nothing that is going to save them. There's nothing. Kama Waswahili wanavyosema, siku ya kufa nyani miti yote hutereza. Gen Z hatuna job, we will protest hadi hiyo mwizi atoke. See what they are saying. See what they are saying. And when I look at the country, this is happening because of a stolen election. Waliiba, wakaiba uchaguzi, wakaleta Kamago, they brought Kamago, stole the election, rigged out Raila Amolo Odinga. These are the consequences. These are the consequences. Unajua, if you don't fight for yourself, God will fight for you. Hakuna wakati ambapo unaweza unaibia mtu ushindi wake, alafu ufikiria utakuwa na amani wakati ambapo utakuwa ukitawala. Skyman, mimi nimemuona Ruto ni mnyama sana. Wakati watu wanaandamana, yeye ndio natuma polisi Haiti, by the way. See, this is content. This is playing with the minds of Kenyans. And by the way, that idea of sending police to Haiti was maybe meant to distract Kenyans. And when you look at our country today, the question that we should be asking ourselves is, how is it going to end? How do you think it's going to end, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe you can comment in the comment section. Janet Wageshi, yes, Kaiman, Soprano, is nothing good. He's a threat to the indecisive force. What. Yes, Kidiki, what he's telling Kenyans, hakuna kitu anawaambia. Even if you've written people, whether you've written them or you do it, whether you abduct the youth, you can only worsen the situation. In fact, that idea of arresting some of these youth is only worsening the situation. In fact, we are putting petrol on fire. And I've always asked myself, who advises William Samoei Ruto? Maybe you are here. You can tell us who advises William Samoei Ruto. How do you go on arresting innocent youth? How do you go on arresting them when the country is burning? And then, I'm looking at the members of parliament. How akina Ishungwa. Yani, the man feels that he is above the electorate. He doesn't see that, like now in Wagige yesterday, there were demonstrations all over. Today the same, Kikuyu, Wagige, all over. All over. But the guy is busy leading parliament to vote for a punitive, draconian, and illegal bill. Ladies and gentlemen, things are so bad. Things are so bad. But we don't know. I don't know tutaenda wapi jamani. Tutaenda wapi? Because when you hear people outside, I saw primary schools kids singing Ruto must go. Je, mfano alitolewa ofisini, kabao wanapelekwa Haiti wakawawe. It is getting worse. It is getting worse. You cannot even hear what is happening because all over, kila mahali maandamano, mando kila mahali. Taifa letu sasa tulipendalo. Lazima taifa likombolewe. Lazima taifa likombolewe. Kwa sababu ikiwa hatutalikomboa taifa letu, we need to liberate our country. It is time for liberation. We need to reclaim our country because we had lost our country. We need to put things the way they are supposed to be. I want to give an example of things that have been done by William Samoei Ruto, and they are punitive. Number one, William Samoei Ruto took the Edu Afya, an insurance that was given to high school students by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Akachukua ati sijui hakuna pesa. Today, the high school students do not have any insurance cover because William Samoei Ruto took it. Or still on the sector of education, William Samoei Ruto went ahead and reduced the capitation from 21,000 that was given by Mwai Kibaki to 70,000. And the big question is, who is eating the 5,000 that was deducted upon the 22,000? Those of you who are in that sector, you can tell us. Something else, university is unaffordable. Taking a university in a public university today is very, very expensive. You are told that you'll be given scholarships. You are told that you'll be given bursaries, what? You'll be given money for help. But by the end of the day, you realize just a few people get this funding. And this is a disaster that is in the education sector. Look at the CBC. It is in crisis. And now, because Kenyans are demanding that the finance bill be withdrawn, they are trying to play with our minds by telling us that they are not going to employ the JSS teachers. This is madness. This is trying to play with the intelligence of Kenyans. Kenyans are not fools. That is the education sector alone. If you come to the Ministry of Health, the story is the same. They refuse to employ intern doctors. They refuse to increase their money. Doctors went on strike for almost 2 months. William Samoei Ruto watched as patient dies. Wakenya walikuwa wanakufa kama mede. William Samoei Ruto akiaona hivi, watu walikuwa wakimtazama. Again, when you look at the NSSF, every family, every member who is above 24 years is supposed to pay 300 shilling for his national health insurance, whatever he is calling it. If you go to any ministry, he is messing with everything. He has even refused to devolve the functions of the Minister of Health such that people like Nakumicha can continue being CSs. Look at William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto has been taxing Kenyans like lack of importance in the Kikuyu. Lack of importance. For those of you Kikuyu, you can tell us what it means by lack of importance. That is what he has been doing. Roy Gitao, karibu. Young mother, Janet Deventry, I pray that God listen to us. God is going to listen to us. I tell you, God has heard the cry of the people of Israel. God is going to liberate this nation. Roy Gitao, ta kuagafata sidio. God is going to liberate this nation. Just like the children of Israel who were under Pharaoh, Kenya is on pharaonic leadership. Pharaoh amewatesa wa Kenya kama vile Pharaoh kule Egypt, kule Misri, vile ambavyo aliwatesa wana wa Israeli. People must liberate themselves. I'm looking at Eldoret. Hey, Eldoret wacha tu. Wacha tu. It is getting interesting. It's very interesting. You see, that is what is happening. Kila mahali, kila mahali. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Everywhere. Everywhere. Those are the sons of freedom. Those are our sons and daughters. Those are our nephews and nieces. Those are our children. They are liberating our nation. Join them. Join them to liberate our country. We must liberate these people. We must reject this constitution. Even if it means having another constitution, we are ready for it. We are ready for it. Guys, like the video. As we watch what is going to happen. The situation is getting out of hand. It's getting very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Kama mababa zetu, mababu zetu walimfukuza mzungu, we were able to chase the white man. We were able to chase the white man. We chased the white man. Hayawi huwa. Sio maneno yangu, ni maneno ya mmoja wetu. Gashi, your joy is all over your face. Because freedom is coming. Roy, it is true. Freedom is coming. We are happy. You see, hapo belene watu walikuwa wanaona we are just a few of us akina Wageshi here who are actually agitating for these things. But now you can see there's some people who are even insulting us, who are abusing us. They were telling us nyinyi sijui nini mtapona lini. That was the message by the way. Kama mimi nafikiri nimeulizwa nitapona lini mara ngapi. That's why I'm happy. Ati utapona lini? You see? You see now that sometimes it is also important we listen to each other, because everybody has his own story. Even a fool, even the ignorant, they have their story. Listen to them. And we gave William Samoei Ruto 2 years. In August, you'll be 2 years in office. Sabar Harris kaiman na furaha ribo. Ni kweli, ni furaha. We are happy. We are happy because people have now seen what Kenyans have been going through. The world can be able to see that William Samoei Ruto is not the good leader that he portrays himself to be. The horse has bolted out of the stable. Ni kweli, farasi amechomoka. Unstoppable. In fact, not even the horses, not even the dogs, not even the guns are going to stop this movement. A movement that has no tribe, a movement that has no leader, a movement that you cannot even know where to start. Unajua, wanajaribu watu kushikashika baadhi ya watu kama Boniface Mwangi. You arrest Boniface Mwangi, there's nothing you are doing. Because this is what we're having now is a spirit. The spirit ambayo inazunguka. The spirit of liberation betrays new dawn in Kenya. New dawn in Kenya. Yeah, it is a new dawn. And please guys, like the video. For those of you who have not subscribed, take this 1 second, subscribe to our channel. And this is Guys Common TV. And we will keep on talking about the current news. We keep on looking at the issues as they happen. And we cannot fail to advise when it is necessary. If you ask me, the message that is coming from the youth is that Ruto must go. In fact, that is the key. Ruto must go. Because you see, if Ruto goes, the country we will have another leadership. Parliament should also go. All these leaders who are now, because I've seen some of them, ukiona vile wengine ambavyo wanaenda wakijificha, utashangaa. Because you see, they have nowhere to hide. Last Tuesday, a number of them, parliamentarians, they were leaving parliament asubuhi, karibu asubuhi. Walienda kujificha huko. Kwa sababu kumewaka kabisa. Kumewaka kabisa. You see, that is, they are all over. Wengine wako huko. All over. Wengine huko. The police, people are carrying twigs. People are carrying bendera ya Kenya. Wengine wako na huko. Wengine na huko. Everywhere. They have nowhere to hide. Even the police, even with their partner, they cannot be cool. All over. Everywhere. Or look at those guys. Everywhere. Hata mfanya nini? The skies are falling. And this is a movement that cannot be stopped by anybody. It cannot be stopped. Unajua hawa watu wametuzoea sana. As Lucy is saying. Hawa watu wametuzoea sana. Janet, Zakayo lazima ashuke. Apende asipende. The will of the people is the will of God. The will of the people is the will of God. We are not going to stop. Kenyans, it is your time. An opportunity just comes once. Now it is the need. Kule, hakwendeki, nyuma, mbele, wapi, everywhere. Manab is asking whether Ruto stepped down. Did Ruto step down? He didn't. He has not stepped down, but he need to step down. He need to go. By the way, because that's what the people are saying. But I should say, they have intimidated us enough. Puda amechoka na wengine, na Puda wengine wamekufa, sio tu kuchoka, wengine hata wamekufa. Jamani, when we have the youth now coming out, I've always said, Chinua Achebe, according to Chinua Achebe, when you see a toad running in the daytime, something is after its life. Ati ukae pale huko sasa, no, it's during the day. Ati uone chura ametoka tu anarukaruka mchana, si kawaida, si kawaida. And this is what is happening. Chura ametoka kwa sababu amechokozwa, siafu ameingia pale. And I've always been saying, Janet, Mukoyo imechakatwa na Gen Z na Zax anatuagukia kwa kutenda rubuka. Ametuharibia huyo mtu kabisa. Huyo mtu ameharibu taifa kabisa kabisa kabisa. Following from New York. Karibu Monol, karibu for foreign from New York. So what we are seeing here, we are seeing a situation that William Samoei cannot be able to handle. And you know the funny thing with these guys, some of them are so arrogant, so arrogant. Do you remember Moses Kuria saying that he's going ataenda kukojoa hapo nje ya lago la Mama Ngina Kenyatta? Yani walikuwa wamefika hapo. They have no respect even for old women. They have no respect for anybody. Ati jamaa anatuambia mtadu hata nikikojoa hapo nje kwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. You see? And they were telling us ati it's very funny. Raila ataweka kwa Uhuru Baro aende bodo. Ati Raila ataweka kwa Uhuru Baro aende bodo. Alafu ati naye Uhuru ataenda wapi? Ishaweri. Look at it. In politics, anything is possible. A day in politics can change everything. Like today, unaweza kuona mambo mengi sana yakibadilika. Utaweza kuona mambo mengi sana yakibadilika. Because, for example, we am seeing people trying to enter parliament. What the policeman has done, wameweka ukuta. There's no way we can be able to pass. But let me tell you, a people united shall never be defeated. When we lose our fear, they lose their power. That is the mantra. When we lose our fear, they lose their power. That is what is happening. When we unite against these people, we defeat them. We shall defeat them. The people are mighty. The people are powerful. All power belongs to the people. We are the people. You are the people. I am the people. But you see, you cannot have a parliament that does not reason. You cannot have an executive that does not reason to the people. You can't. You must reason to people. Without reasoning to the people will come for you. Waswahili wanasema wengi wape, usipowapa watajichukulia kwa mikono yao. Na sasa hawa ndio watu wanajichukulia kwa mikono yao. Sikia bunge. Sikia. That is our parliament now. Contempt of the highest order. The people are demonstrating against the bill. Gladys Bose Sheroi, who is a stooge of William Samoei Ruto, instead of being an independent deputy speaker, together with his boss, that is her boss, Moses Masika Wetangula, Papa wa Roma, they are telling people, mutadu. And that is why, if you listen very carefully, kule bunge, when watu wanaulizwa, as many as people say I, watu wa KK wanasema I, lakini watu wa Azimio, wabunge wa Azimio wasema reject the bill. Reject the bill. That is parliament. I want you to listen. Listen very carefully.
And then we also had an amendment
I want to say this, that these members of parliament who are supporting William Samoei Ruto, when the history of this country will be written, they will occupy a chapter of traitors. That chapter that will be talking about traitors, they will be there. When the history of this nation will be written, the Gen Z generation who are leading the liberation of this country will occupy a very beautiful chapter. A chapter about liberation. When the history of this country will be written, those people, akina Ishongwa, Dede Nyoro, Moses Kuria, because I know how watu wa Mlima Kenya ndio wameharibu kila kitu. And that is why William Samoei Ruto put them in strategic positions. Go and chair the budget committee. That is Kimani, Kuria Kimani. Go and be the chairman of the budget. That is Dede Nyoro. Lead the treasury. That is Jogona. Be the majority leader. That is Ishongwa. They have been put in strategic position so that they can steal, so that they can protect William Samoei Ruto. JB Muturi, go there. You are the Attorney General, the legal advisor of the government. David D, come in State House, we eat with you. That's the way they have been put in strategic position, and that's why they are defending William Samoei Ruto's government. But if you look at those people who are not eating, those who are not in the kitchen, people like Babu Owino, people like Mweje, and so many other people, they are standing with the people. They are rejecting the bill. When you look at people like KG, Kiari, the Dagoretti member of parliament, he is even seeing things that are not there. If you ask KG, ukiuliza John Kiari, atakwambia hakuna maandamano. Hizo sauti. Sikia.
Miscellaneous fees and levies act, clause 44.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 44 be part of the...
Listen, listen. Listen to the traitors.
Clause 44, Honorable Kawanjiko and Osoro, leave the chairperson a break so that he can be able to move the amendment.
I will chair that new clause 44 be moved as per the other paper.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 44 be amended as proposed. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 44 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question.
These guys are betraying me and you. I wanted you to listen to the voice of betrayers, the voices of Judas, the voices of people who can sell their mothers, because these are motherland. But these guys of Kenya Kwanza can sell anything. They can sell their mothers, they can sell their children, they can sell me, they can sell you for the sake of their stomachs. These are not our representatives. These are not honorable members. Anybody who is voting for a draconian finance bill has no business being called an honorable member of parliament. Is a dishonorable member of parliament. Is a traitor of the highest order. Guys, allow me to recognize Gathoni wa Mushoba, the lone voice in the wilderness. Gathoni wa Mushoba has been fighting for the people of this country. Gathoni wa Mushoba has been telling it as it is. Gathoni wa Mushoba has been at loggerheads with William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, by the way. Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto are only differing because of the size of the potato that each one wants to take. Otherwise, they are brothers. They have been there together. And let Gachagua not try to endear himself to the people when it is too late. Because you see, Gachagua should mobilize his people if he asks members of parliament to join Azimio. Lakini asitulete ati anakuja hapa kutuambia nini ati the unity of Mount Kenya. The unity of Mount Kenya kitu gani? Mount Kenya people are united. But the people of Mount Kenya cannot be united to be taken to the slaughterhouse of William Samoei Ruto. They cannot be taken there. If he's telling them to unite and join Azimio, maybe that is better. Maybe that is better. Kuliko kuambia ati united then you go to William Samoei Ruto. Mtu ambaye watu wataki hata kusikia jina lake. Let me read some messages. Maneno matamu hutoa nyoka pagoni. When the thief is expert, tumechoka na uogo. You know, when you look at this government, they have not been telling the truth. Unajua uogo wao ulikuwa mwingi sana. And literally, by the way, the people are peaceful. The demonstrators are very peaceful. What is happening is that they are very noisy. They are carrying twigs, flags, handkerchief, manji. It is very, very important. These guys are still betraying me and you. These guys of UDA, they think that they have more power than the electorate. They think that they can do what we don't want. But today, I want to tell them this. They will remember the day they supported a draconian bill. They will remember the day they betrayed Wajiko, the day they betrayed Mama Boga. Is this what William Samoei Ruto was calling bottom up? Is this what he was calling bottom up? Is this what William Samoei Ruto promised Kenyans? Janet, you can tell us. Is this what he promised? And you see now, the church is coming out. The church is trying to come out, but there's one thing. In fact, tangu hiyo kitu ifanyike sijawahi rudi kanisani. Kusema kweli sijawahi rudi kanisani. When I saw Orisa Pitt, who is supposed to be my archbishop, leading msafara wa Ruto, ati Ruto ameshinda uchaguzi, I said no. I said no. This is not my archbishop. And I only go back to church after Orisa Pitt retire. Ama niende kanisa ingine. Mimi naomba tu nyumbani kwangu. Kwa naomba tu. Because how could the church be roped up in a situation where there's no democracy? We want justice. Justice should be our shield and defender. By the way, where's Chebukati, by the way? Tuambieni, wale wanajua Chebukati yako wapi? Mama Dawara taxing the poorest, also sending police army kwenda kupiga watu. Ni kweli. Joseph Karaoke, karibu. Wanapiga maliza baba, wanapaga kutumaliza. Ni kweli. Joseph Karaoke. But then, where's Chebukati? Maybe if you are here, you can tell us who's Wafula Chebukati, the man who presided an election that has put us where we are. Because I believe one day when the servers will be opened, watu watashangaa. Mtashangaa kuona that William Samoei Ruto never won the election. He never won the election. Our judiciary now, angalia, Chebukati ako chini ya kitanda kwake ndio ndio next. Our tax budget is total of 3 East African countries: Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda. Imagine. And sio kwa, you know how I wish they are taxing us, and if they tax us, education to be totally free, the health sector, hospitali ziwe na dawa kabisa, stima tuzione, maji tuyaone. And by the way, even when kumekuwa na mvua kubwa, you still realize in Kenya there's some places bado there are some street dry taps. You know, some places you don't receive any water. Nakuru ndio inaongoza kwa Kikobe na Zakayo ako huko. That is very, very interesting. That's very, very interesting. And by the way, you are likely to see the sons and daughters of these guys joining maandamano. Utaona haya maandamano. I can see even the policemen very soon joining haya maandamano. The policemen are likely to join the people. You know, they are also feeling the pain. You know, these are the people who live in shanties. Alafu unatuma waenda kapiga watu. Yeah. Kenya is the Singapore of East Africa. It is true. Manoru is saying Ruto is working for the US and the UK, not the Kenyans. That is the problem that we have. A government that seems to be controlled from somewhere else is a government that is badly treated. It's a government that cannot deliver. And if you ask me, I would say, from the beginning, William Samoei Ruto hakuwa na plan. In fact, he did not have any plan. He didn't have the plan, although he was telling us ati ako na plan, ako na mpango. Sasa huo mpango uko wapi? And you see now, wameanza kuabduct watu. It is true, they are abducting akina Khalif, akina Kiprono, na wengine wengi. They abduct them. But even if you abduct them, you don't change anything. Like now, you see, they have already killed 2 people. They killed Rex, and the other one whose private part were blown off. The testes zikakatwa na vitoza machozi. You can see the kind of leaders, policemen they are talking about. But this one has not stopped the demonstrations. In fact, it has made it worse. So even if you kill the demonstrators, even if you kill them, hakuna kitu unafanya. Because that blood is going to water the tree of liberation. The blood of Rex and the other one is actually the one that is watering the seed of liberation. You can't stop. Umewaka. It's burning everywhere. Nakuru look like the epicenter. Yeah, it is true, Janet. Hey, I don't go to St. Andrew. I don't go to St. Andrew because of these kind of things. Yeah? Because Oresa Pitt was there to install William Samoei Ruto. Heri mwizi moja kuliko wezi wengi. We need to reform. Yes, we need to reform. Heri mwizi moja kuliko wezi wengi. Unajua akina Sabina Chege, where are they? Akina Sabina Chege, last time she abstained from voting. She abstained from voting. Kule hakwendeki everywhere. Kumewaka jameni. Kumewaka. Si Nakuru, si Mombasa, si Kericho, mpaka Eldoret kwake. Eldoret ndio kumewaka zaidi. Mombasa, nobody has been left out. Nobody has been left out. Literally, those are liberation songs, by the way. People want to liberate their country. The country must be liberated. Because you see, you cannot enslave people forever. Najua mjiga akirevuka, mwerevu anakuwa mashakani. They thought they were very wise. They thought that they would continue increasing taxes. Salome Guge karibu. And they thought they were very wise. They thought that Kenyans would just sit, like, unajua, most of the Generation X were just sitting down. Wanajaribu Raila akiitisha maandamano wanaenda. Some of them, Mohamed Karibu, so sad. We shall overcome. It is through Muhammad. We shall overcome this thing. We shall overcome. If our forefathers were able to chase away a white man who had come and settled here, we are many, Isaac, badala ya kwenda maandamano, unakuja hapa na useless analysis. You can say whatever you want. These are the kind of traitors that you are talking about. These are the kind of traitors. And Isaac, I hope you are enjoying the fruits of William Samoei Ruto. I hope you are a happy man. I hope your children are running without school fees. I hope wewe unaletewa mikopo. I hope you are enjoying the hustlers fund. Isaac, I'm not going to remove that message. Keep it up. And you're one of the people who are betraying this nation. You're one of the people who have nothing to tell, who have nothing good to say about our country. But I want to assure you that this country must be liberated. And if Kenyans are waiting for people like you, then we are doomed. We are doomed to this, the kind of Kenyans that we have who don't see anything bad. They want us to sing hallelujah to William Samoei Ruto, and we cannot be able to do that. Ole wenu. Also, continue writing, please. Isaac, continue writing. We are free to write whatever you want. And we are not going to remove you here. Keep on doing it. That is very, very good. What I delay? Let's see what is in his head. Because I doubt whether there is something between his ears. So what we are saying here, ladies and gentlemen, the liberation of this country must happen. And nothing is going to stop him. Nothing is going to stop an idea whose time has come. And we are going to have, our life comes last. Our life comes last. And tutaendelea, we are going to continue and ensure that this is sustained to the end. The end is near. And people should not lose faith. People should not lose hope. Minyororo hukatwa, mambo mengi hufanyika, but what we know is that the end is near. Wakenya msilale, bado mapambano. Wakenya msilale. One day we shall be very, very happy. We shall be very, very happy when we see our country moving in the right direction. We shall be very happy. Because you see, what the country is crying for is a new order. The country is crying for a new order. The country needs, like now the parliament, when you look at our parliament, ni bunge ambao inafaa ni bunge ambao inafaa kuwa imevujwa. You know, ni heri hapo beleni, unajua hapo beleni bunge ilikuwa inavujwa, lakini these days you cannot dissolve parliament. You cannot dissolve parliament unless you recall these guys. Hakuna mambo mengi ambayo unaweza ukafanya. But what we are saying here is that sometimes it is necessary to unite for the sake of our country, because when you fail to unite for the sake of our country, we lose everything. Unajua, first they came for the Jews, hakuna mtu aliongea. They came for the Gentiles, hakuna mtu aliongea. When they came for you, sasa ndio utajua what you are talking about. So even the police brutality cannot stop us. The police brutality cannot stop Kenyans from liberating themselves. See, it is our country. It is our country. So, very, very interesting. We are very, very happy. We are very, very happy. Oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Be happy, guys. Time has come. Be happy. Yes. Everything has come to a standstill. Hakuna biashara zinaendelea. Hakuna watu wameenda kazini. Kama kunao ni wachache sana. And my fear is William Samoei Ruto does not see the danger ahead. William Samoei Ruto is just sitting there as if nothing is happening. And he's hoping that after passing the 2024-2025 finance bill, these demonstrations are going to fizzle out. And I can tell you, they will not fizzle out. They will not fizzle out. You know, we were there, we saw it when our leaders were stealing from us. We saw it when our leaders were actually rooting our country. I remember Gilo kule US akiongoza maandamano kule Nyimbo, looting Ruto, looting Ruto, looting Ruto, looting Ruto. Remember Gilo? By the way, where is Gilo these days? Where is Gilo? Gilo haongei siku hizi. And many other people who are not talking, who should actually be talking. I don't want to say that it was better that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alinyamaza. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alinyamaza kabisa, which is good. Unajua kama Uhuru angekuja sasa aanze kuongea, you know they would be blaming Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And by the way, they have tried to look for the organizers of these demonstrations. Wamekosa kabisa. Wamekosa kabisa. Polisi wengine nasikia ati wanaenda kupigana, ati jamaa anaona the sun on the other side. Like another policeman in Nairobi was saying, ati alienda kupigana, kumbe he saw the sun on the other side. Imagine. Sasa wewe mtoto wako on the other side, what did you do? So that's what I'm telling you. Most likely, even the policemen are going to join the people. The policemen will join the people. There was a book. What is the book of this? Is it what? Is it Bokono? There was a book I read, a Kiswahili textbook, whereby the policemen surrendered and joined the people. Which is this book? Maybe you can remind me. Policemen surrendering and joining the demonstrators, and the country was liberated. And I can foresee this. Unajua kitu kimoja watu wajui, polisi wetu, our policemen wamehangaishwa sana hata wao. Unajua walikuwa wanaambiwa ya kwamba ndio Gachagua what you used to say, ati zile uniform tutachukua tutapee watu wa is it Mothers Union ama ni wapi kanisa ya Mothers Union ACK, hawa watu wa PCA wanaitwa hizo uniform wanavaa ati polisi za uniform za polisi. Gachagua walikuwa wanasema wakichukua serikali watachukua hawa kina mama wa PCA. Yeah, women guilt. Sasa walichukua serikali, policemen walikuwa wameahidiwa at within 3 months you are going to review our salaries, you are going to do this. Today kama kuna watu wamesota ni polisi. Kama kuna watu ambao wameishiwa ni polisi. Kama kuna watu wanaishi maisha, in fact you sympathize with them sometimes. Yani mtu anaishi the kind of house that they are living. Oh my goodness. Na wakati huo Gachagua is being allocated 600 million to renovate his house. Imagine. And yet policemen wanakaa wapi? Wanakaa in shanties. I saw a classroom that was circulating on social media. Was it in Turkana? Yes, it was in Turkana, and it looked like a nest. Ni kama kiota, kwa sababu ukuta ni nyasi na miti juu vile vile. And Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto must be allocated, I think 1 billion. Angalia. So you are voting for them so that they can come in waishi maisha mazuri. Ati mtu anaenda pale anaenda kwa ndege hata iko sijui kama ilikuwa inatoka kwa uwanja. Ati ndege inakaa kwa uwanja, ati mtu anatoka from one country to the other. Unakuja unasalimia watu, alafu unaangalia kile kimiokotwa, unaenda the other country. Where on earth surely do you find a president going more than 50 times? Is it 60 or 50 times? You see, where on earth? Because these guys have been embezzling our funds. And then ati wengine ati ni maguo, ati wanabadilisha guo every day, anabadilisha hii, ni pesa zetu. You see, you don't deal with people like this. You know, we had a very cool president who is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, a very cool president who actually was down to earth. Hata unajua wakati mwingine tulikuwa tunamuita wa mashati, but when you look at him, he was doing it in a funny way and he was trying to promote some guys. Lemuru, Mombasa, Narok, Nairobi, Nakuru, Nyeri, Kisumu, Lamu, Mombasa. Kariuki kumewaka kabisa. Joseph, pia Wamasai hawataki ujiga. Mimi leta hiyo Zakayo, mimi pia yeye piga yeye rugu. My goodness. So you can see now, yani hakuna mtu ambaye ameachwa. Hata Masai wametoka na rugu. Kila mtu ametoka. In fact, it's like the way I see it, ni kama nyuki wametoka kwa mzinga. Najua nyuki wakitoka kwa mzinga, mambo yanaweza kuwa mabaya sana. Yeah, Grace Karibu is telling us, I thank God Kenyans are waking up here in Germany. We do not even have such a tax. And the tax we pay, we see it helping the people or the nation. Thank you very much. Because I also understand, somebody was telling me that tomorrow London will be fire. They will be demonstrating kule kwa High Commission. They'll be demonstrating. So you see, when you look at hii maandamano, unaona yamevuka. It has gone beyond the border. Because even the people in diaspora are feeling it. They are feeling it. You remit some money to your relatives, or maybe you have some project here in Kenya, but you don't get the value for your money. You don't. And the funny thing, when you ask them what is happening, they tell you, bei ya uga imeshuka. They measure the GDP in terms of the cost of uga. Yet we know we had bumper harvest because of the rains. Because of the rains. Ati jamaa, imagine, every year, ati ni kununua magari. Fuel gasolas. Within 1 year, ati mtu anataka more than 50 vehicles, new vehicles. You know, they are supposed to buy tractors for the farmers. Which is more important? Which one has more economic value? Fuel gasolas for the president and his deputy and his CSs, or tractors for the farmers? We need tractors for the farmers. We don't need these fuel gasolas. Peter Kamau, Gen Z and Woke movement is on Kenya. No turning back. I'm telling you, Peter, Gen Z is not turning back. They will not turn back. They are not going to surrender. They are not going to retreat. And they are many. They are many. Because already, I think the population of Gen Z, if I'm not wrong, could be between 22 to 25 million. 22 to 25 million. Joseph Karaoke, hata Buge kimewaka. Buge ndio kumewaka zaidi. Kila mahali, kumewaka. I'm telling you. And by the way, I want to add this video in the next 30 minutes so that we can actually see what is happening outside, and maybe have some video there, some conversation. But wanaiba nyimbo tu. Ni kweli, Buge ni nyimbo tu wanaiba huko. And it is important that we join hands with the rest of Kenyans. Let us also be counted when that time for counting of who liberated our country. Because you say, I don't want to be the same side with people like Ishungwa. I don't want. Who want to be on the same side with traitors? Hakuna mtu ambaye anataka. We want to be on the side of the liberators of this country. We want to be on the side of people who stood for their country. You know, even if they are killing people, they cannot kill you all the time. Kama ni kufa ni dakika chache tu unakufa. Kwani kuna mtu anakufa mara mbili? Hakuna. Kwani kuna mtu ataishi hii dunia miaka yote? Nobody. Nobody. And by the way, some of us have nothing to lose. Kuna kitu ati unapoteza ati kimeenda nini? You have nothing to lose. So, huo uoga ambao watu wako nao, waache. Kimani reincarnation of here, blood is coming to liberate. Wanaiba nyimbo tu. You see, Wakenya si waoga. Unajua, wakati mwingine people mistake mtu akinyamaza na uoga. We don't mistake somebody who is silent. Don't mistake somebody ambaye amenyamaza ukafikiri ati ni muoga. Don't, please don't. Some people keep quiet not because they have nothing to say, lakini ni kunyamaza. If you read the Animal Farm, there was an animal, I can't remember that animal. Was it the horse? I think the horse. No, the horse was a worker, very hard working. I think it was a donkey. The donkey was saying that these people, you know, they replaced human beings with pigs. So actually, Kenya is a true animal farm. We replaced human beings with the pigs. Pigs in the animal farm, shamba la wanyama. Sasa hao nguruwe akina mkimwa, si mkimwa na akina, is it mkizi? La Kiswahili ndio inaigia sana ukisoma. When you look at the animal farm, the animal farm is actually playing out here in Kenya. It is playing out here in Kenya very well, very well. Where some people unadua all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. So this finance bill, let us agree, it is not for the common man. That one should be agreed. This finance bill is punitive. Let us agree. This finance bill was rejected by people. Let us agree. No, it is important we agree. Kimathi reincarnation is here. His blood is coming to liberate us. I know Kimathi, wherever he is, on the grave, sacred grave that was buried by the white man, he must be turning and he must be a happy person. I know Matiba, wherever he is, Rubia, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Masinde Muliro, I know they must be clapping in their graves. They must be very happy. I know people like Martin Shikuku must also be very, very happy. Ochieng Oneko must be smiling wherever he is, whether he is in heaven. I know watu wengi wanafurahia. Kitegela Joseph anatuambia kumewaka. Maybe you can write so that you can see kule kumewaka. Kumewaka zaidi. Hakuna mahali kumebaki, hakuna mahali kumebaki, hakuna watu wamebaki. And some colleges have been closed, by the way. Kimathi, yeah. The Kimathi spirit lives. Kimathi spirit is still with us. And the Kimathi spirit is that of revelation. Kimathi was not a coward. James Mwagi, we shall continue to reject the finance bill, reject Ruto, reject corruption, reject bad governance, reject these members of parliament who are traitors, reject everything that is bad about this country. Even the judiciary, when it rules out against the people like it did last time, we shall reject it. Yeah, Kamau, pia, yeah, Gama Pinto, Kodek, Agus Kodek, and others are turning around their graves, and they are very, very happy. And Janet Wageshi is telling Peter Kamau, I am getting out right now. Even me, I'm getting it right now in the next 10 minutes. And guys, by the way, like the video. If you're here, like the video. If you've not subscribed to Gashi's Kaman TV, subscribe, because we need also to kuangalia hapa na pale, and unajua sisi hatuwezi tukaa hivi hapana. We have been there, but tunajua ya kwamba there are many people who are going to join the liberation, and we know that it is not lost to us that this is a beautiful country. And the good thing about the demonstrators that they are not destroying anything, they are not destroying properties, they are not looting any business. They are not armed. In fact, it's the policemen who normally loots. They are wanatuibia. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart the way you have continued to support this channel. Wageshi, vizuri sana. Tumefurahi sana. You got my support. Asante sana Muhammad. You have always been there for me. I thank you very much. You've always shared my video, and many others who are here. And guys, we should never be tired. Tusichoke jameni. Kwa sababu finally we shall have the last laugh. And nimesema hii ni siku ya kufa nyani, miti yote imetereza. Guys, bye for now. If need be, we shall come back live. But for now, out.